What's going on, everybody? There's your $10,000 to win $19,000 free pick winner. Congrats to everyone that tailed the last YouTube video. I told you guys there was not MLB, there was NBA, and we were gonna work with what we had. We were gonna keep it simple, one play, that's it, and we went 1-0. We swept. It was close to even money, close to double your money, and man, we had over 1,000 people view the video. So if you guys tailed, smash the like button for me, drop a comment, show some love, let me know down in the comments if you cashed this play out. And I'm also giving $100 to 3 random people that follow me on Instagram and tag me on their stories with their winning slip of this play. Bucks, Timberwolves were down all game, and they came back in the fourth quarter like they should. They came back, they won the game, and yeah, we cashed. So that was absolutely massive going into Thursday night football. And for this video, I got more plays. And NBA, it's fun on a Wednesday or a Tuesday when there's not a lot of football on. But now that we have NFL and college football the rest of the weekend, that's what I'm going all in on. That's my bread and butter. That's what I'm best at. NBA, we'll give it a couple days or even a couple of weeks to kind of settle down, let these plays kind of get into the groove, get some more data first before we start going super heavy in the NBA. But right now, it's peak season of football. Like, this is where the money is made. And I'm going to give you guys 3 of my favorite player props for Thursday night football, Vikings Chargers, and also another parlay for Onyx. If you're on Onyx, you can tell this play. If you're not on Onyx, you need to get on Onyx. And so overall, a pretty good day. So we cashed YouTube free pick. I posted another free pick in the Discord and on Winnable. Winnable, I have over 13,000 members subscribed, and then in the Discord we have like almost 3,000 members. All cashes for free. So that's literally back-to-back winners for free that you get just for following my page, watching my videos. So appreciate you guys. I want to feed every single one of you guys. This was Lifetime exclusive. You guys know how Lifetime works. I mean, you get an extra play every single day, and most of the time, it's a blowout winner. That's why it's so valuable to be a Lifetime member, locked in for life. And then AI, another winning day. 2-1. Yesterday, it went 3-1. And yeah, look at this snipe. Under 230.5, it ended at 230. I don't know what this robot knows, but man, this was absolute sweaty, and we cashed. So that was AI, and this was AI as well. Blowout 4-1. And guys, for those that are new, I want to just explain this super quick. AI is a separate service from everything else. All these VIP lifetime, premium, VIP week pass, whatever it is, that is going to be all of my personal plays that I make, that I do the research, and I send those out to you guys. AI, I tested this out from these Turkish developers that live in Texas, and they wanted to basically work together. And I said, no, I'm not going to. Basically, I'm not going to share that with my followers until I'm confident that it's actually a profitable system. Because everyone nowadays is saying AI to the moon, all this AI bullshit. And so I tested this out over 8 weeks ago for myself. I copied every single play this AI machine sent out to me, and it went like 54 and like 23, something like that. So I was the guinea pig. I tried it out for 2 months first before sharing it with you guys, because I'm not going to just, blindly expose you to something that could be, absolute trash. So it was profitable. I basically made a deal with them, and I said, hey, I'll help you promote these AI picks. They said, all right, we're going to set the price. You're going to be basically the middleman, and you can share it with your followers. And just like you're copying the plays, they can copy them too. It's going to be $99 a month. It's going to be a fixed price. I have no say over that. This is completely separate from all of these other packages. And obviously, they're going to get their cut, and I get a small cut for helping them out. So a lot of you guys have been wanting to lock in. I guess I'm not going to say too much, but I was able to pull some strings. I've been trying to just get on their good side, and to say the least, there's a special huge announcement coming on Friday. So make sure you guys are locked in on Friday. I'll be dropping that announcement probably Friday morning, and I think you guys are going to be super excited. So let's dive into it, and we're going to start with the player props. So I'm looking to go another clean sweep in this YouTube video. You can see all of the wins over the last couple of months. We've been absolutely crushing. Not every day is butterflies and rainbows, but over the long term, we are extremely profitable. Now I'm locking this in on Chalkboard. You can get a free $20 if you use code TRUPA. If you already have Chalkboard, you can also get a free $100 on Underdog, a free $20 on Sleeper, and a free $25 on Dabble. All of those links are down below. Get your free money. It's an easy way to increase your bankroll. And the last thing, before we go over this first play, is I wear these sunglasses not to be a douchebag, not to look like a tool. I wear these either when I'm in a good mood, when we sweep a YouTube video, or we have a winning day, which is quite often. I don't know what it is, but I started doing this like 4 or 5 months ago. And when I would cook up plays, I'd put these sunglasses on, and it ended up being good luck. And, YouTube free picks started hitting more often, and you guys started liking them. So, again, don't, I guess, for anyone wondering that's new, why I wear these damn sunglasses, it's kind of just something fun that I've been doing the last couple of months, and it's kind of just my good luck thing. All right, so anyways, that's why I'm doing it. Not trying to be a tool by any means. So, first play, we're going to go Keenan Allen over 4.5 receptions. He's been crushing this. Now, the Vikings, they have a really, really good defense, but Keenan Allen has been a solid guy just with, alongside Ladd McConkey. He's gone over 4.5 receptions in 7 straight games at home, averaging 7.6. This last week against the Colts, he went for 11 receptions. So he's been getting targeted a ton by Justin Herbert. I don't know how you go from 11 to, less than 5 receptions the next game. This was literally not even a week ago. This was like 4 days ago. Now, this is concerning. Minnesota's reception defense to wide receivers is literally best in the league, okay? So, don't love that, but I think this being in LA, I think I'm willing to take this. So Keenan Allen over 4.5 receptions. You can see here Sleeper is favoring this up all the way to minus 222. So there is a bit of a line discrepancy across the board. But yeah, 7 for 7, averaging 7.5. Give me Keenan Allen over 4.5 receptions. Next up, we're going to go with Will. I don't know if it's a Ricard or Richard. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But we're going to take him over 1.5 field goals made. So I think J.J. McCarthy is going to play. If not, it's Carson Wentz. I think the outcome is basically the same thing. I think on the road, either one of these quarterbacks is good enough to move the ball down the field. And I think both of them will get stopped in the 30 to 40 yard line, maybe even 20 yard line. And they're going to basically let Will kick his field goals. They're not super aggressive, especially when you have, these newer quarterbacks like Carson Wentz is a backup. J.J. McCarthy, he's super young, first season. When you have quarterbacks like this, you're not going to be super aggressive like the Eagles, where you just go for it on 4th down every single time. Or, for example, like Jared Goff and the Lions. They go for it every single time on 4th down. The Vikings are not going to do that with inexperienced quarterbacks. They're going to want to just take the points and take some of the pressure off of these quarterbacks. So, yeah, give me 2 field goals. I think that's absolutely live to cash. The Chargers made field goal defense is bottom of the pack. They're giving up about 2.1 field goals a game. And yeah, overall, this just looks super good. He's hitting 2 pretty consistently. He went for 3 against the Lions. And Thursday Night Football seems to be a lot of field goals. That's how it's kind of been the last couple of years. Usually low scoring, usually field goals, some punting. And I think Will on the road can get 2 field goals. Now, before I give you guys the third play, I always tell you guys, make sure you track your bets, no matter if you have a winning day or a losing day. Basically, the way it works is if you sign up on Pikkit and you use code TRUPA, they're going to pay you up to $100 for using a free app. You don't have to deposit. All you do is make an account. You link any sports betting app or account to your Pikkit, and Pikkit is going to automatically, without you even doing anything, it's going to track your profit, your return on investment, your wins, losses, and ties on the day, the week, the month, all time. And it's just a really good tool to see how well you're doing. You can see all your good months, you can see your low months, and it's just a great tool. So get the free money, use code TRUPA, sign up, and literally it's for your own good. You can follow me on there as well. You can follow each other as well. For the third play, we're going to go Justin Herbert over 2.5 rushing attempts. Now, the regular line is 3.5. I bumped it down 2.5. So if you can get 2.5, it's just a little bit safer. If you can't get 2.5, go 3.5. It pays 4.5x with 3.5, but totally up to you. I'm trying to give you guys a blowout winner, the least amount of sweat possible for this YouTube. But Justin Herbert has exceeded 3.5 rushing attempts in 8 of his last 10 games at home, averaging 4.9, hitting this at an 80% clip. Rushing attempts against the Minnesota defense is 24th, okay? He's gone for 6, 4, 7, 8. Vikings are a tough defense, and I could see him scrambling out of the pocket. Also, I'm not saying that the Chargers are going to win. Obviously, there's a good chance they win, but you never know with prime time. I wouldn't be surprised if the Vikings win. But either way, if the Chargers do win this game, he could easily kneel the ball 3 times. First down, or whatever, less than 2 minutes. First down, he kneels the ball. Second down, kneels the ball. Third down, kneels the ball. The game's over. So he could get all 3 rushing attempts at the very end of the game, even if he's at 0 all the way through the 4th quarter. So that's why I took 2.5. If you take 3.5, I'm sure he'll probably scramble at least once throughout the game, and then he could kneel. If they don't win the game, then that's fine. Obviously, you just have to hope that he scrambles out of the pocket 3 times or 4 times if you take 3.5. But that's kind of the logic. If they win, this basically hits automatically, and that's kind of just a 50-50 coin flip. So I think it's good value, honestly. Underdog's favoring this up to minus 174. But yeah, give me Justin Herbert over 2.5 rushing attempts. So here's a screenshot of the final play. I put $1,500 to win $5,200. So a nice little 3.47x. I like all 3 of these. I don't know which one wouldn't hit. Obviously, anything could happen. Anyone could get injured in the first play of the game. But overall, I think it's a solid play. Put half a unit on this play. And let's dive into the bonus play. Get on Onyx. Literally pause the video for 30 seconds. Click the link down below. Go to onyxodds.com on your mobile device and use code NUKE. Now what you're going to do is you're going to toggle the purple bar over to the green bar. Okay, there's 2 types of coins. The purple coins are completely useless. They literally don't do anything. You can bet with them. They literally don't do anything. If you toggle it over to the green coins, which is like the Onyx Cash, what you're going to do is either deposit with your bank account or Apple Pay. If you put in $10, you're going to get 10 Onyx Cash. It's the same thing. They do that just because if they do that, it makes it legal in more states. Okay, so it's kind of a loophole for them. If you put in 100, they'll give you 100. But honestly, you don't even need to put in 100. If you just put in 10, they're going to give you $100 in free picks instantly. Okay, get the free $100. This site, which is, it's not an app yet, it's a site. You can save it on your home screen as an app. It works pretty nice. But this is the best site out there if you're going to be doing parlays, straight bets, sportsbook plays, picks against the spread, over unders on total points. This is the site you want to have. Now, I gave you a free Onyx pick in the Discord right here, Onyx free pick. This was the play before, and this is the play after. Now, Timberwolves plus 8.5, New Mexico State plus 10.5, Kings plus 13.5. You can't get these super, juiced alternate lines on any other sports book. Onyx Odds has them all. And if you guys know how I like to bet, some of these crazy alternate lines are super fun, and you can get nasty with it, and you got to get on Onyx Odds. So just get the free $100, copy a couple of the plays. If you don't like it, withdraw and go back to whatever sports book you're using before. But I'm telling you guys, it's worth the 30 seconds it takes to get an account set up. Get on and copy this damn play that I'm about to give you, and hopefully we cash out another one. So I want to keep it simple. The more simple, the better, most of the time. We're going to take Minnesota Vikings plus 10.5. Now, since 2021, the favorites on Thursday Night Football have won at a very, very high rate. This year, not so much, but since 2021, the favorites have won. So I'm not implying that the Chargers are going to win, but the other stat is the favorited team against the spread has a losing record since 2021. So often the favorites will win the game on Thursday Night Football, but they will not cover the spread. Right now the spread is Chargers minus 3.5. They could cover, but I think the Vikings cover. I think the Vikings keep it close. I think this Vikings defense gives Justin Herbert a hard time. It's just, is J.J. McCarthy going to be able to move the ball and put up points, enough points to beat them? I don't know, and I don't want to bet the money line on either side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Vikings plus 10.5. I think they keep it within 10. A touchdown and field goal, and we are chilling. Best case scenario, they just win the game. But either way, I think if they go down, I don't think they're going to get blown out by the Chargers. I don't see that happening whatsoever. Then we're going to parlay it up with the Tampa Bay Lightning at home. The Tampa Bay Lightning have been sucking, but they're back at home. They lost their road games. I think they're on a 3-game losing streak. And they're going back home. They're pissed off. And they're facing the Chicago Blackhawks, who are now going on the road. I think this is a good bounce back spot. They're heavy favorites. If you parlay them up, you get minus 141. I think it's a nice, simple, high probable play that we can all cash out on. So get the free $100 on Onyx, copy this play, and hopefully I can just help all of you guys build up your Onyx bankroll to a couple $1,000s, and yeah, we can just keep cashing. So that's all I got for you guys. Love all of these plays. Let me know down in the comments your favorite plays, if you like these plays, if you're tailing. Yeah, as always, make sure you guys are subscribed. Good luck with all of your bets. Let's have a massive weekend, and there will be more plays other than these ones in premium. So go to Winnable, hop on, and I'll see you guys in the Discord. I'll see you in the next YouTube free pick video. Peace out.